Are you kidding me? This thing is absolutely beautiful. Welcome back to JB Reviews. I found a 2023 GMC Canyon Denali. Now this truck is sold. I am at Jerry Seiner, Buick GMC here in South Jordan, Utah. Matt Tilton actually sold this truck, and if you would like to order one, be sure to contact him. I will put his information in the description of the video. Let's go ahead and check out the window sticker on this build. So here's the spec of this Canyon with the colors and the powertrain. And then starting off the standard equipment is the benefits. Be sure to pause to see more. And base price is going to be $51,000. Now the good thing about this build with the Denali is pretty much everything comes standard, with the exception of the sunroof, and then you do have the pro-grade trailering system, and here's everything that comes there. Black paint is an extra cost, and then this does have a 220 amp alternator. Destination comes in at $1,495 with a total price of $54,805. And be sure to pause to see some of the fuel economy numbers. Now something I like about the new Canyon is the fact that they give you the cutouts down below on the bumper, which is going to really help with ground clearance. Now something that's very interesting is on the Denali, this truck does have a 2-inch factory lift. I was very surprised by that, and they do have a wider stance because they do widen the chassis a little bit. But chrome front end on the grille looks really nice. Full LED headlights, turn signals, the whole 9 yards. And I like the position of the fog lights too. It really gives it that nice like appearance. And then check out that silverish, grayish skid plate. It is all finished in plastic, but it really does add a nice accent to the Canyon. Now I do like the fact that you can ride down the road with your daytime running lights and the fog lights on. It does have a nice appearance. And then check out that hood, really aggressive styling there too. Now off to the side, 20-inch wheel, and this is going to be a Bridgestone dueler, and the tire size is going to be a 275/60/20. And then here are the capacities for the tire. 2,679 pounds at 44 psi. Independent front suspension, and you have that fabric material for the wheel wells, which is easy to wash out. Chrome mirror caps, but if you don't like the chrome on these, you can probably switch them off with another trim level to get them black. There is a camera on the mirrors, and I'm sure you guys probably saw up front there was a frontal camera too, so this does have that 360 camera view. And chrome running boards, they do sit kind of low personally, but this is considered a luxury truck, so I do get it. And here's that Denali badge on the side. Chrome door handles with smart key system on the front ones only. Love the wheel design, like really take a nice peek at these wheels. You do have 4-piston brakes up front too. Now out back, you do have a step on the bumper there. And they do provide a leaf spring suspension out back, 4 leaves in the main pack. And they do provide those lights on the fender flares too. I do like that accent. It's a really sharp looking Denali Canyon. And then here's the rear. They do provide that backup camera, 4 and 7 pin with a class 4 receiving hitch. And to no one's surprise, assisted tailgate. And they do provide this plug in the bed, 120 volts, 400 watts, spray and bed liner. And they stamped Denali, which is a really nice attention to detail. Now something else I like, they do provide the storage. And this is actually weatherproof too. They do provide the weather stripping for this. And the latches just kind of secure it. You kind of have to push down actually on it. I'm not really sure if I like the design of that, but overall it's nice that they give you that storage. Wow. So here's a 2.7 liter 4-cylinder turbo. This is the high output, and it's going to have 310 horsepower, 430 pound-feet of torque. Made it to an 8-speed transmission, 342 gears out back. This is a really good powertrain. Like, Chevy really loves this powertrain. They put it in their full-size pickup trucks. just to give you perspective there. And I'm pretty sure because this truck's slightly lighter than that one, you're gonna be able to feel that performance a lot better. Now this interior is fire. I have to give it the GM for this. Like, this is so nice. Look at the diamond crested leather here in the two-tone. Love that. Perforated leather, ventilated seats, and you have 10-way driver side and passenger side. And then check out this stitching and the leather trim on this door card. Seat memories, some of the mirror controls and window controls. Nice aluminum trim for the door handle. They just did a great job. Love the piping on the seats. And yeah, it's just a nice interior, like the best I've seen so far in this segment. Trailer brakes right there. And then you can see those pedals down below. And let's go ahead and step in because it's starting to rain a little bit. Now, if you get a Denali, they do increase the screen size here too. Nice animation there. Telescoping steering wheel, and here's some of the controls for it too. Here's your stock for your windshield wipers and high beam. Now the heads-up display is a 6.3 inch. This is upgraded to an 11-inch screen from 8-inch on the lower trim levels, and then you have 11.3-inch display here. Heated and ventilated seats, dual climate control. Like, this truck is fire. You can put down all the windows using this button there. Auto stop start, cautions, lane keep assist, and this is most likely going to be for your power plugs for this truck. 2 USBs, you have a Type C and a Type A. Wireless charging station for your phone. And then again, some of that stitching does follow right there. Electronic parking brake, and then you have your cup holders, and then this is a key holder right there. And this is small, but it is pretty deep to put some stuff in there. And then they do provide this tray that does come out. But yeah, check out these seats, guys, man. This is such a nice interior. Bose sound system. And even right there, you can see that leather, that diamond crested leather. It looks so nice. Wow. I'm impressed. Now push button starts right there. And I apologize, it's actually starting to rain. So I guess I should just go ahead and show you guys the screens and all the controls in there. Now this, as I said, is a little bit bigger. And to control it, you push this button here. By the way, you have a heated steering wheel. I just saw that button. But let's go ahead and go to the next one. So, okay, I gotta show this to you really quickly. This right here, I applauded GM for this one. You know, for this segment, I don't expect things like this, but they put the navigation on this screen. I'm impressed. I am impressed. And you can still see the miles per hour. All the necessary information is on the screen. You can even see the temperature. You can see the compass is right there. Let's just keep moving here. Check this out too. Like, this is really nicely done. And then you can just have a clean screen. Then you have your tachometer right there with your trip 1 and 2. And then back to the main screen here. Now, what can we say about this screen here? This screen helped clean up this interior. Let me explain that for a second. Now you notice on the side here, there was no like lighting switches, things like that. Everything is listed here. Even for the heads-up display, they include the controls for that inside the screen. So for your lighting, for example, you can turn your fog lights on, headlights, cargo lights, all that stuff can be controlled in here. You also have, as I mentioned, the heads-up display, so you can change the brightness, the height, the rotation, all those things inside of here too. Drive and park, your traction controls in there, doors and windows. You can block out the other windows if you have young kids. And let's see how well the windshield wipers work. They work great. Now let's keep on moving on. I do have the ventilated seats on right now. They do work pretty well. And you do have an arrow in the left-hand top corner there. And it takes you back here. They also give you a place for your cameras as well. And as I mentioned, this does have that 360 with bird's eye. You can also check out the position of the tires. You can do a bird's eye view on the top and the rear. And you can turn bird's eye view off too if you'd like. Now if you go back to the home screen, it'll take you here. And you guys pretty much already saw the navigation. And you have audio right here. This does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto that could be used wirelessly too. Let's check out the trailering. I didn't show this on the elevation that I did. So you can set up multiple trailers with this. And here's just the prompt there for what it reads. The climate can be controlled inside of the screen, which is a nice touch for this too. And then you can actually use this too if you do plan on going off-road. You can air down the tires without it throwing a tire pressure light warning. Now let's go ahead and go through the drive modes. So for some reason I thought that it showed up over here, but they do show up on this screen. So check this out. This is normal. This is your off-road. Tow haul mode. I love the animations that they give you too. Terrain. And then back to normal. Now this does have auto, 2 high, 4 high, and this one does have 4 low too. Now something I'm a little disappointed by is that even on the Denali, they don't give you LED lights for the interior. But here's the sunroof really quickly. Decent size. And then here's the passenger side too. And as I mentioned, power seats. And then check out the trim right there. This feels like a real wood trim piece too. Now check out the interior design out back. Bottle holder, soft touch. Seat back pockets. And they do provide air vents, 2 USBs type A and type C. Cup holders, a little bit of storage below the seat with your jack and some of your tools, and really nice seating. Now it looks like they potentially could have put some outboard heated seats back there. Maybe they're gonna do that in the future. But here's your cup holders and armrest, and then you can manually slide the rear glass, and these do pop down for more visibility. Now here are the numbers. The gross axle weight rating up front is going to be 3,500 pounds. The rear is 36, and this has a GVWR, which is a gross vehicle weight rating of 6,250 pounds. And surprisingly, this has a 20 by 9 inch wheel, so that's a pretty wide wheel. All in payload capacity is going to be 1,314 pounds. And it is a little bit lower than I saw on a elevation, but this does have the running boards, 20 inch wheels, which are going to really lower that down. But I hope you guys liked the video. Special shout out to Jerry Seiner, Buick GMC here in South Jordan. Be sure to ask for Matt Tilton if you are in the market. See you guys in the next video.